Let's take a look at a side floor horse or a side bench position. Usually when you learn this particular pose, you already learned the standard prone position, the standard floor horse, and some of the best transitions into the side floor horse are actually from the full floor horse. So we're going to start that way, and then I'm going to show you an easier way to get into the pose. Okay, so we're going to start face down, palms together, right in our forearm position, our forearm floor horse position. Feet are in the floor, shoulder width. Raise the neck up, raise the hips up and tuck under. Okay, I'm nice and comfortable in a good, comfortable position. And now from here, I'm going to make my transition. Okay, I'm going to lift up my right arm. Okay, I'm just going to rest it on my side for now. And as I lift up, I'm just going to turn on the side of my feet. Right? That's it. I'm going to lift up and turn to the side of my feet. Okay, bring the shoulder down and take that bottom leg and step through it. Okay, so what's happening here is I'm resting all the weight on that shoulder. Now, on my left shoulder, see, so what's happening, and I'm going to like shrug that a little bit. Okay, I have a little bit of play there. But what's important is that I bring the shoulder down into the socket as far as possible. And when I do that, that activates the back. Right? It activates the back, the latissimus, and it puts it securely in spot. You see, I'm not leaning back. I actually want this top shoulder, the right shoulder, right over the left shoulder, and put the hand down. Okay, or I could reach up with my palm as if I'm pressing into the ceiling. Now the advantage of this is that I can really feel if I'm in a straight line. All right, I can switch positions from here. I'm going to blade that foot, step over. Right, so nice in line, 90-degree angle, or step in front. To get out, I'm going to step behind and turn myself all the way back into your floor horse position. Okay, and that's the basics of that on my forearm. Let's say we want to do that same pose on the palms. We're going to go the other way now. I'm going to start with the hands down, get into a good floor horse position. Feet out, shoulders dropped, rounding the body. Now I feel nice and comfortable. First step is turn and lift up. Okay, I can lift up with my hand up or just put the hand down just so I can feel comfortable. Shoulders down, nice and comfortable. So you really want to watch out for this. That shrugging, shoulders down, not overturning, and step through. And stepping through, it makes a nice angle with the hand. So I'm stepping through somewhere, so almost 90-degree angles with a hand, 90-degree angle with a hand, but it's okay if it's not exactly 90 degrees. It's just you're going to go to a place where you feel comfortable. What is important is pulling that shoulder down and tucking the hip under. See that? Tucking the hip under. And finding my comfortable position. I can reach up if I want to work on that alignment. I'm going to step over. And you see that? I'm going to blade that foot in and put that foot right over it. Or step on top. And step back. Or if I want to get out of position, step behind. Then just return, and then I can relax. And so basically it's the same pose, but I'm using different parts of my body. So when you're doing it on your forearm, what's happening when you're doing it on your forearm is it's a little easier on your wrist. Okay, it's a little less stability. I mean, you're not working on as much of the stabilizers in your body because you're eliminating one joint. And, because here you have the wrist, you also have the elbow you're dealing with. But when you're on the forearm, you can actually focus a little bit more on the shoulder alignment, and it's a little bit easier on the wrist and the elbow, just in case you have an injury there. Let's say you want to practice this particular pose, but you're finding that's really hard, the transition's confusing, or even just holding the position is really difficult. Start by just laying, see what I'm doing, just sitting and laying on my side, okay? I'm going to start with laying on my forearm here. Now, this can actually be a little painful on the arm. I'm doing this on a wood floor. I'm pretty used to it, and I like the stability of a wood floor, but a soft carpet, a mat, and you can have your exercise mat, or whatever it is you like. So here we are. This is down, shoulders down. I have a 90-degree angle with my arm. And I'm opening up my legs, and I'm just finding a good position, shoulders down, and I'm relaxing. Now from here, as soon as I'm comfortable, I'm going to lift up. See that? Lift up until shoulders are aligned with each other, lifting up with the hip. Let's say I do that same thing, reach up with the palm. Or relax. Right? I could hold the position here, or I could do little mini sets, lifting up, hold for a few seconds, and then relax. Okay? And that's kind of like an intermediate way to get into the position. Or if you find the position's a little challenging to just pop into it, you can do those for little sets like I was just doing. A few seconds, hold it up, and then relax. Let's do the same thing on the other side. I want to work on the palm now. Hand down. And I feel like I can get my weight right on that arm. Shoulders down. Opening up the feet. Open it up as wide as you feel is comfortable. There's no exact spot. Mostly what you're focusing on is being able to transfer the energy into that arm. So I have my arm down, rest the shoulder on it, and I'm just going to practice lifting the hip up. And then relaxing it back. So lifting the hip up. And I can, just stay here, hold the position for as long as comfortable. Or I could do like little sets. So I'm going to reach up, hold the position for a few seconds, and then relax. Right, reach up, hold the position, and then relax. So you can do it that way. It's very incremental. It's a little easier on your body because remember your arms aren't built like your legs, so they can't really. The structure doesn't support the weight of your body as well. But if you do this incrementally, you'll allow your body time to adjust to that, and it'll make the necessary growth or repair and adjustment in your body so you can sustain the hands position. It's a great exercise, but keep in mind you are keeping all your weight up on one arm. So it takes a little practice, but it's a great thing to add into your exercise routine.